And then all of a sudden I get a call that LL Cool J wants 3 beats and Mary J. Blige wants a beat. And I'm still not, you know, I'm excited because it's, to me, it's like the greatest rapper of all time wants 3 joints. You know, the greatest R&B chick of the time wants a joint. And so I remember the day that I had to go record with LL Cool J. And back in the days, you would have to go into the studio and not recreate the beat, but pretty much relay all the music down and kind of work from scratch right there. Instead of now, you can just have a Pro Tools system at home and email the damn session. But you had to pretty much put the work in. So I remember sitting there and I'm sitting on my couch and I'm like, once I go down to the studio and do this job, the current life that I know might just be over. You know what I'm saying? The current state of living and being that I was in might be over. And I don't know. I don't know how to take it. So it was almost like I felt like I started getting nauseous, sweating. And I wasn't like, I'm like, yo, dude, are you getting sick? You getting sick before you're big? And I picked up the phone. I was going to cancel. And then, you know, my real brain kicked in. And I was like, yo, dude, you're having a panic attack. And it's basically you're having a panic attack because you don't know what's next. And I'm always trying to see the next step or what's around the corner. And I don't know what's next. And that was the one and only time that I got nervous about something, especially with music. I ain't never nervous about anything. So I dealt with it, got on the train, went down to 54th Street to Sony Studios and worked on the music. And then LL walks in. And mind you, nobody knows who K1 Million is. So L walks in, he looks at me like, Kwame, what you doing here? I'm like, man, I'm the producer. He's like, wait, you're K1 Million? You're the one I just paid for 3 beats? I was like, yeah. And which got him even more hyped. So we're in there, you know, working on the song. He's writing the rhymes. I'm writing the hook. You know what I'm saying? And one of the songs is called Throw Your L's Up. He's like, man, I love the demo the way you said the hook. You might as well just do the hook. So, you know, now I'm doing a record with LL Cool J, and I'm not asking for credit or anything like that. I'm just hyped.
Of course.
I'm hyped. I'm doing a record with LL.
Right, of course. Literally. You're not even thinking about that shit.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm doing the beat. I wrote the hook. I'm on the hook, and he's writing the rhyme. The record is dope. Yo, I'm good. And then we did another record called 10 Million Stars, which is probably of my top 3 records that I've ever produced. I love that record. And we did 10 Million Stars. And then we did another record the next day called The Winner Is. And that was a children's book. He did like this children's book. And it was like music that went along with the children's book where he was rapping. So we did that. And, you know, I'm like, yo. And then the next week, you know, I had to do this random birthday party appearance as Kwame the rapper, but at the same time, across town was Mary J. Blige waiting for me to come in and produce her record. So I'm on stage rushing. I'm like, yo, get the fuck up out of here, and hit the studio for that. And then literally within a 2-week span, my former life was over. Because in my